Hey everyone, Firemac here, and it's been a long time actually. I'm not sure how long it's been, but it's been a long time since I've actually sat down and recorded some Asagao Academy. I really didn't want it to take this long, but I think I got a little disinterested, and then Pokemon Go came out, and I had to go to Otakon and all of that, but I'm back in the saddle. I think I'm going to start getting back to the grind here and get some more videos out. And I have to say a little thank you to Cheslin. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I appreciate all the comments you have given me. It's given me the motivation. Keep doing this, because if someone's watching, well, you know what? I'll keep making it for you. And yeah, let's get I don't remember any voices, but we're going to keep going. So, if I sound very different from previous episodes, I apologize, because, like I said, this is going to be a weird trying to get back into the groove of things episode. I woke the next morning to the sound of Mai's hairdryer. Oh, sorry, Hana. Mimi was using all the outlets at once again. Wait, huh? See, I don't remember the voice I gave her.
What a jerk.
Why, that girl can't learn how to blow dry her hair straight and stuff using 4 different straightening irons is beyond me. You're fine. It's gonna be well. Let's just get... I'm just gonna stop talking about it, and I'm just gonna go, okay? I believe I'm supposed to be aiming for 30-minute episodes. I don't even know how long I'm supposed to be aiming for these episodes. That's how bad it is. But, yeah. Alright, let's get going. I got dressed watching Mai from the corner of my eye. Whoa. Okay, no. She's not... Okay. Alright, I'm good. She seemed as energetic as usual. In fact, almost too energetic. I wonder whether the whole issue with Jared was still bothering her.
I can't believe this.
It's so dumb that we have class the day after a festival. Like, who does that? Obviously, Asagao does. Dumb school prestige, whatever. She's gonna probably be hungover, so it's not like we'll have to try. Maybe it wasn't. Regardless of whether it was or wasn't, Mai was trying to behave normally around me. I should do the same for her. And then I was like, just leave me alone. And then I threw my raw meat on him. You what? Yo, he totally deserved it. You can't just go stalking people when they turn you down. That's creepy. Hana! Mimi ran up to me the minute I walked in the door, eyes wide. What's wrong? Is everything okay? I glanced around the room. Everyone, including PBG, John, and Shane, was watching me in complete silence. Hey, what's going on? You have a problem with my friend? No, it's... She stepped to the side. Behind her, I saw my desk covered with a bouquet of beautiful pink, white, and yellow flowers. What is that? Nobody said anything. Even Mai was completely speechless. I slowly approached my desk, as if waiting for a gerbil to pop out of the bouquet and attack. The gentle fragrance of the flowers wafted up to me. This is unbelievably beautiful. The flowers were arranged in such a way that the smaller flowers and the larger ones complemented each other. They were more beautiful together than they were on their own. I couldn't stop looking at them. Something white poked out from between two pink and yellow flowers. A card? I fished it out. It was cream with gold embroidering. No company name was listed. Instead, it read Nabenbauer. That's Jared's real last name. And I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Nabenbauer. I opened the card. A brief message, handwritten in flowing loops and smooth lines, read, Hana, thank you so much for attending the flower festival with me. I could not have had a lovelier time with someone as beautiful in both heart and mind as yourself. The pink flowers are amaryllis. Holy crap, I cannot pronounce this. Amaryllis. They symbolize shyness. The white flowers are anemones. Anemones. Please correct me on these, guys. If you know how to pronounce these flowers' names, go for it, because I don't know. They symbolize sincerity. The yellow ones are gardenias. They symbolize how I feel about you. I hope you have a great day today. I'll see you again soon. Jared. Damn. I jumped. Maya held up a hand. It's fine, Hana. These are amazing. You must have really impressed him. I guess so? So they are from Jared. Yeah, they are. My best friend and him went to the flower festival together. Got a problem with it? Mimi's face clearly indicated she did. Whatever. She slunk off to her own chair. Hun, this is great. He's head over heels for you. Really? Why? Mai shook her head. I'm really happy for you. Do you like them? Just checking if I'm recording. Good. Okay. Yeah, I do. Yeah, this is amazing. I didn't expect it at all. It must be because we're in different classes, so he won't get to see you. Congratulations, though. Miss Yusuko walked in, barely registering the commotion surrounding my desk. Class, get in your seats and self-study or something. She sat down and put her head in her hands. I told you she'd be hungover. At the sound of Mai's voice, Miss Yusuko looked up. What's going on over there? I tried to hide the bouquet behind my back, but I was too tiny to cover them up. I see how it is. Someone sent you flowers today. She came towards me, an evil gleam in her eye. Seems like some boy loves you, does he? Incorrect! Eep!
Men.
All men are scum who will leave you at the first sign of an age line. Just remember what I said, Hana, you poor thing. Someday you'll feel heartbreak and you will understand. I didn't feel like that was the case, but I didn't think saying so would be particularly helpful. Class, just do something else today. Shizuka slumped to her desk, resting her head on the table and seemingly going to sleep. Whoa, that was bad. See, even Shizuka's jealous. I shrugged. Might as well get to work. All throughout class, I was distracted by the sweet scent of Jared's flowers. Every time I looked at Mai, she was staring out the window with a slight frown on her face. Shame crawled down the back of my neck. But what else could I really do? I glanced at the flowers again. At the very least, I should thank him for the flowers when class is over. That way Mai could have some time to herself too. Class was finally over. Miss Yusuko slunk out of the room and students began standing and stretching. Hey Mai, is it okay if you go back to the dorm without me? Yeah, of course, I have to get ready for practice anyways.
See you later.
Mai left the room, her smile quickly fading. I gathered up my flowers and was about to leave the classroom when...
Hey.
Hana, is Mai okay? Not really. What happened? I glanced down at the flowers in my hands. He looked at them with a puzzled expression. Upon seeing the card tucked inside them, his eyes widened. Oh. Yeah. Oh. She said it was alright and she's cheering me on, but she's clearly bummed about it. I feel terrible. That's really hard. I don't know what to do. I don't know that there's anything you can do. I don't think she'd want you to stop for her sake.
Well...
He rubbed his chin thoughtfully. You know, maybe it'll help to have someone she can talk to. I'll go check on her.
Really?
Would you really? PBG and Mai never seemed particularly close to me. Sure, I can just sit and watch someone be so sad. Wait, did I say that wrong? Let me try that again. Sure, I can't just sit and watch someone be so sad all the time. Thank you, PBG.
See ya.
No problem. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. With that, he dashed out of the room, no doubt heading for our dorm. That was really kind of him, and a weight off of my shoulders. PBG was right. At this point, there was nothing I could really do to be helpful for her. Trying to hide my happiness would only make both of us feel guilty. I hope he helps. Shaking my head, I left the classroom and started searching for Jared. Now that I've thought about it, I didn't really know where Jared hung out. I checked by his classroom and by his class's lockers, but he was nowhere to be found. He wasn't in the campus center, nor at the ice cream shop. Could they be having a meeting? Was I allowed to go into the clubroom? I wasn't a member after all. I inched towards the door of the Normal Boots clubroom. What's going on? Loud bangs and screams were echoing from within. I didn't know what they were doing in there, but I wasn't quite sure I wanted to find out. But the scent of the flowers in my hands reminded me of Jared's kindness. I had to try. I knocked on the door and spoke as loud as I could without yelling. Excuse me, is Jared in there? Eep!
Perfect.
Hana, perfect, you're just in time. He grabbed my arm and dragged me in the room, pulling the door shut behind me. Inside, Shane, Gerard, John, and all of Continue were standing on top of their desks. Shane's tie was pulled up around his head as if he were drunk. John was wearing his Normal Boots jacket like a cape. Meanwhile, Continue were gripping onto each other for dear life. They'd form a human pyramid. What was going on? Alas! I turned to Jared in confusion. The mayor has finally arrived. Please tell us how you will save us from the scourge that has risen in the above water city of Atlantis. I gaped at him. A grunt came from behind me. I turned to see Shane pulling his tie back around his neck. I don't think non-members should be allowed in the club room. Oh, come on, Shane. I jumped. What I had taken to be an oddly carved statue lamp was actually Gerard holding a lampshade above his head. I'm not sure that came out right, but you understand what I said, right? Okay. Hana's basically a member. No, she's competing in the tournament with us for right now. She's not a member. Jared folded his arms. Everyone take 5! As the Normal Boots members climbed off their desk in an awkward silence the jovial mood killed, Jared gestured me to the door. I'm sorry about that, Hana. No, that's okay. I mean, he had a point. I'm not a member. No, but that didn't give him the right to be rude about it. Yeah. I paused. Something on your mind?
Well...
It seems like he's never really liked me. Jared ran his hand through his hair. When he finished, it was somehow even more perfect than before. See, I would do that right now, but my hair's awful right now. Try not to take anything Shane says seriously. He has a bad history with girls, so it takes a while for him to warm up to them. Just try not to take it personally. A bad history with girls. That might explain his behavior, but is that really a good enough reason to be mean to me? I didn't do anything to him after all. You shouldn't be taking it out on me. But I had problems making friends after leaving my old school. Maybe I shouldn't judge. I'll try. Thanks, Hana. But, can you tell me what was going on in there? In there? Oh! An odd expression came over Jared. His mouth was scrunched, like he was trying not to smile. Was he blushing? That's something called improv. Improv? Improvisation. It's kind of a branch of theater work and involves creating scenes on the spur of the moment. It sounds easy, but you have to try to make a coherent scene that has a conflict, a beginning, and ending, all while remembering and not negating what your teammates before you have created. Got a bit of a cough. So we were doing an exercise about always saying yes to the situation. As you saw, it can get a little crazy. No doubt. You should try it sometime. I think you'd quite enjoy it. I like that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say I'd like that. That seems like a no-brainer answer. It seems like a lot of fun, but I don't think it'll be happening anytime soon with the way Shane and I are. You make a good point. Despite the fact I basically rejected him, Jared seemed happier than ever before. It's probably for the best. Oh wait, hold on, he said that. It's probably for the best. He was so cute when he smiled that it almost burned. I looked down to avoid his beauty and was reminded of the flowers in my hands. Oh, I came by to say thank you for the flowers. They're so beautiful. No one's ever done something like this for me. Jared waved his hand through the air. Oh, yeah. What does that even mean? Like this? I don't know what I don't know what I don't. Wait. Don't thank me. I'm actually sorry for them.
What?
Why? I was trying to find flowers as beautiful as you, but it was impossible. You... Excuse me. Jerry reached a hand towards my face, closing distance between us. So basically like this. I don't know. Like almost like a kiss, almost. Was he going to...
Hey, guys!
Hey, are you finished yet? Jared sucked air between his teeth. Try reading the atmosphere sometime, bud.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Air pressure's always the same. Never mind.
Bye.
Looks like I've got to go, Hana. I'll be seeing you around.
Bye.
Goodbye. Jared might have been upset about being interrupted, but I wasn't. I don't know that I could have handled whatever was going to happen next. As screams emanated from the clubroom again, I scurried home, certain I resembled a walking tomato. Someone's about to get kissed. When I finally made it back to the dorms, I let out a sigh of relief. That was a much busier day than I ever expected. I tried the door to the room. It was locked. Weird. Wasn't mine back by now? Shaking my head, I pulled out my keys to unlock the door. Those flowers were so pretty, though. I believe that was the robot girl, right? There's just no way. I paused, my hand hovering over the keyhole. Were they talking about me? Do you really think they are an official coupled pairing? Of course not. Jared is a god compared to Hana. There's no way he'd be interested in someone like her. I unlocked the door and quickly rushed inside. The last thing I heard before I shut the door was Kaku saying, "Yeah, you're right." I set the flowers down on my desk and turned to look in my vanity's mirror. Maybe they were right. I glanced at the flowers on my desk. They were already starting to wilt. Oh man! My stretched in front of me. I'm so tired of sitting around inside. It had been a few weeks since school started. The cold, early spring weather was gradually shifting to a warm, lazy summer. The campus outside was overrun with wildlife, butterflies, squirrels, and the like. We stood together staring out the open cafeteria window. A small gust of wind blew through, carrying with it the scent of fresh-cut grass. What did you say we sit outside and eat today?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh, yes! Thank you, Hana, thank you! We carefully carried our trays out to a grassy nook on campus. Getting soup wasn't the best idea. It took me so long getting there that Maya already went to our dorm and back. Now she sat on the ground with a blanket.
Hey, yo.
It's about time. Hehe, I'll say. Okay, while you were gone, I was thinking we should play a game. I kneeled in the grass and broke open my chopsticks. A game? What about I Spy? Ugh, no. She took a bite out of her ham sandwich. That's way too boring. How about we abduct a crocodile and put it into Mimi's bathtub? I choked on my ramen. Are you kidding me? No? Is that not a good prank?
Well...
I suppose we could also, like, go into her room and clean it up or something? Oh, I accidentally went backwards.
well...
She'd never know who did it. She was a regular Winston when it came to pranks. I slurped the broth of my ramen, chicken flavored, nice and savory.
Hey.
What about Ninja? Ninja, what's that? I sprang to my feet. I challenge you to a battle! I jumped backwards from her sitting position, landing on her feet a few spaces away.
Yeah!
I don't know what that means, but okay! How could this be? Mai somehow managed to jump exactly a yard away, too far away for physical attacks, but just far enough that she could reach me with a long-range weapon. I see you know the Saikyo style of martial arts. Yes, I was raised in the warrior monk temple after my parents were killed in the muggling. Not muggling, what the hell? Too bad for you that I know the only style capable of destroying Saikyo style, Mustard Kampf. No! Yes! I jumped over the picnic blanket and landed next to her. To make this a fair fight, we must take turns. First I attack, you dodge, but you can only make one movement. I like how she's just naturally explaining ninja without a problem. Then the system repeats with you attacking. I'm not sure I swiped at her shoulder with my hand. She dodged to the right. Of course you do. She swiped at my stomach. I stepped back. I see. It's only a matter of time until your downfall.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on here? Ah! Wait, I didn't have to do that. The sound did it for me. Screaming, Mai slammed the back of her hand into PBG's face. Man, I was getting into that. Damn. And this route, is PBG gonna hook up with Mai? That's gonna be interesting. Oh no! PBG, are you okay? And PBG collapsed to the ground, revealing Jared behind him, doubled over in laughter. That was amazing! Mai, you should be proud. It's fine. You have really good reflexes, Mai.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Mai grabbed PBG's face, inspecting it for bruises. From the look of pain on his face, her doing that only made it worse. Jared stepped around them and came to stand next to me.
Hey.
What were you guys doing? We were playing a game of ninja. How embarrassing, caught playing around like a couple of children. To my surprise, Jared's face lit up.
Alright.
Ninja? What's that? It sounds awesome.
Really? Yeah!
You should play with us. Mai sprang up behind us out of nowhere, PBG at her side. I mean, if you're up to it. She glanced sheepishly at PBG. Sure, it sounds fun. Don't feel bad, Mai. It was just my luck. Besides, now I know who to call if I ever need a bodyguard. We laughed as Mai blushed, but
Seriously.
that's probably the truest statement I've heard all day. But why did you guys come out of here anyway? We saw you two beautiful girls were missing, and we had to come see what you were up to. There's no way I could survive without your beauty to shine light upon me. In that case... I aimed a sharp jab at Jared's thigh. He jumped back and reappeared a few feet away at a blur. How did you do that? Unlike you two, who were raised to be stealthily seductresses, I was raised by a small fleet of humanoid cheetahs. We'll see about that. By the time the warning bell rang, we'd collapsed onto the picnic blanket and we were watching the shifting shapes of the clouds. That was fun. We should do it again. Jared leaned on his elbow and smiled down at me. Yes, we should. Well, time to head to class.
I'll see you around.
I'll see you ladies later. See you, PBG. He waved and sauntered away. PBG whistled. Smooth as ever, that guy. No wonder he's got such a big head. I wish I knew how to sparkle. Class that day consisted of a kind of busy work. We all gathered around a collection of desks that were pushed together in the center of the room. In front of us was a map grid. A group of red ruffians was on one end, while our own forces were on the left in blue. There were a bunch of different classes: great knights, priests, lords, and tacticians. We were supposed to be finding a way to kill the ruffians without losing any of our own troops. Why were we doing this again? Asagao wasn't a military academy. I was trying to focus on a task, but I kept getting distracted by Mai. She's blushing. It happened again! She kept looking across the room and making that face. Oh, she's got a crush for PBG, doesn't she? I knew it. I knew it. That's what's gonna happen. But in that jumble of bodies, I couldn't tell what or who she was looking at. Shane, PBG, John, Ian, and Luke were all standing in a bunch across from her. Or maybe they're gonna put it up with Shane. Because that seems to be like a subplot for this route. We'll see. What exactly was going on? Seeing you all have no need to write down your strategy, Miss Sasaki, I expect you've already memorized the function of each of your troops. This one right here. She gestured to a pink-haired soldier. What is this one's function on the battlefield? Crap, Mai didn't know this at all. She hated strategy assignments. I inched closer to her and muttered the answer out of the corner of my mouth. She's a dancer. She raises the morale of other troops so they get to move an extra turn. They? Alright, this clearly Fire Emblem, by the way. No, just one of them. Well done, Miss Sasaki. You should write that down. Mai sighed in relief. Thanks, Hana. The rest of class, she buried herself in her notebook, scribbling her tactics without ever looking up. It took quite a bit of effort to get out of the classroom without being murdered by 15 jealous fangirls. I had no idea Jerry was so popular around Asagao. I mean, sure, he was insatiably attractive, charismatic, kind, and smooth as all get out. Maybe I should have seen this one coming. So there was no reason they should have anything out for me. It was one festival date. It wasn't like we were official. An image of Jared and I holding hands down a crowded boardwalk edged itself into my mind. No, get a grip of yourself, Hana. And then she gets killed! With some effort, I refocused on Mai, who was chatting away to me happily. Of course she was in the wrong. I mean, who goes into space without being convinced an alien will break into their ship and murder them? Astronauts? She bounced on her heels, beaming and gesturing with characteristic wild enthusiasm. It was like night and day compared to the distant daydreaming Mai had seen before. What happened to make her so happy? She was acting weird during class, but had I missed something? Hey, what's that? She pointed to our door. A thick beige envelope was taped to the white wood. Mai snapped it off before I could get a close look at it.
What?
Holy crap, it's engraved! And it's addressed to you. She ran her hand over the front, then handed it to me. It was heavy, almost as if made of parchment paper. To Hana. Was across the front in an elegant golden scrawl. Mai and I retreated into our dorm room, away from any potential prying eyes. Well, open it! I tore the envelope open and pulled out a single page of thick, fluffy paper. Whoa, this is soft. It was handwritten using some sort of glistening ink. Whatever it was, it looked expensive. To Lady Hana Mizuno. It is our greatest and most humble pleasure that we entreat your presence. There's a public tea ceremony happening tomorrow. It says that I'm invited and I can bring whoever I want, but that my presence is particularly requested. And it wasn't signed by anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Are you going to go? I set the letter on my desk. Sure, it was neat and everything, but it also made me really uncomfortable. I didn't like heading into situations where I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know who it was that wanted me to come to this thing.
Well,
only if you'll come with me.
yeah!
Oh yeah! My dancing around our room, punching the air. This is going to be awesome! Yeah, but who the heck went through all this effort and, well, money, without saying who they are and why? Mai chuckled. I guess you'll find out. Okay. New scene? I think that's a good place to stop this episode. Yeah. So, we're getting back in the grooves of things, and it looks like they're gonna pair Mai with PBG and whatnot. Just let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'm gonna keep turning these out. Now, how the heck did I end these episodes? Because I don't remember. I think it was like, okay, this is Firemac saying bye-bye, see you next time.